greatest asset that you have is your children. Let me say it again.
I saw her in your room.
Your greatest asset that you have is your children. Listen. You have boys that are 8, 10, 12, 14 years old, never cut a lawn. You have girls that are 10, 12, 14, never wash dishes. And if you ask whose fault it is, it's the parents' fault. Look at the environment that the children live in. 90% of people are not even married. All right, so that tells you a lot about a person right there. If a man and a woman is living together and then they have children, all right, and when you see those children, you have to understand the product or the environment that they come out of, because that child father can't commit to nothing because he didn't marry the mother of his child, right? And the mother of his child, which is his baby mama / girlfriend, is the type of woman to settle for what she can get. Now, when you have a woman that settles for what she can get, and you have a man that can't commit to nothing, and they produce a child, what do you think they're going to produce? What do you think they're going to produce? They're going to have a son that can't commit to nothing and won't get out there and cut his grass. They're going to have a daughter, can't keep her room clean, and can't wash the dishes. So you take a child from that environment, a boy or a girl, and they meet another child from that same environment, boy or girl. What are you going to think what do you think is going to happen in that situation when those two people get married? Because most women aren't trained to be wives from their mothers anyway. And most men aren't raised to be husbands from their fathers. So now, what do you think all of that produces? I want you to sit there and think about that for a second. Examine your situation. You have people that have kids that have made it all the way through high school and never had a job. What you think they're going to do when they get out of high school? You think they're going to be dedicated and motivated to go get a job? No, it's not going to happen. If you never teach your son how to cut your lawn, what you think your son's going to do when he go get his own house? He's going to hire somebody to do it. Same thing with that woman. Same thing with that little girl. When she grow up, she never washed dishes. She never done laundry. She never cleaned the bathrooms. She's going to hire a cleaning lady. So now in a house, you got a woman that's hiring a cleaning lady, eating out all the time, and you got a man that's paying somebody to cut his grass and paying somebody to wash his car. So what do you have on your hands now? And those two people reproduce. What's going to happen? That lazy woman is going to get with the go-getter type man. Or that lazy man is going to get with the go-getter type woman. Sit back and examine the people in your family. Just sit back and examine them. Sit back and examine the people examine the men in your family. Are the men in your family go-getters who make it happen by any means necessary? In majority, you can't say, man, my cousin's sorry, my brother's sorry, my uncle's sorry, my daddy's sorry. Really examine that. And same thing with the men. Examine the women in your family. How many of them are baby mothers? How many of them are married? How many of them submit in their marriage? Really think about that. You guys are failing. You're failing bad. This next generation, I'm telling you, if anybody out there listening, if any young man out there listening that's 16 years old right now, bruh, get you a trade. Learn how to put a roof on a house. Learn how to do plumbing. Learn how to do HVAC. I'm going to be honest. Just go straight to HVAC. Ain't nobody's going to argue with the AC man when the AC done went out in the house and you tell him it's $1,000 to fix. I ain't never argue with the AC man.